Okay, we're having it in. Give him a second to come in.
Hello.
Hi, Afghan.
Hi. Sorry.
Hello, I'm playing your music right now. Touch
Oh,
Me.
thanks,
Nice
man.
song. Hi,
Can you
how
hear
are
me
you,
clearly?
man?
All right, let me just move it a little bit closer.
For sure.
All right. Okay. Let me adjust the volume. All right. Hi, everybody.
Hi everyone. This is Afghan from Indonesia.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, thank you for joining us tonight. How are you? How are you doing tonight, man?
Doing good. How are
Doing
you?
good? I'm doing great, man. You're my second interview. For today, I was speaking to Rasa just now, and
Oh, really?
right
Oh, I
now,
see.
yeah. So, you both are from Indonesia. You both are amazing singers. So we're so happy to have the both of you up here today. And right now, we're gonna put
Oh,
our
my
focus
pleasure.
on you. So, what have you been up to since COVID, man?
Um, Actually, I released an album during
Yeah.
COVID, which
Okay.
is pretty interesting. And it's my first English album. It's called Wallflower, and I think it was released 5 months ago in April. Yeah.
Right. So, Touch Me and Lost by Sea, are they both from this album?
Touch Me, no, yeah, actually, Touch Me is one of the songs in the album, but I did a remix with Robin Thicke, which was not on the album, so it was like a
Right.
brand new release. But pretty much the same. Like musically, it's the same. It's just like we have Robin vocals on it, which is he elevates the song. And Lost at Sea was actually my collaboration with Bi and Bipolar Sunshine. So Bi is a K-pop idol.
Yeah.
He was in the group Icon,
Yeah.
and he actually his team reached out to me to collaborate. And yeah, once I heard the song, I decided to do it because it's so beautiful. The song is really beautiful. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So, how was the experience having to release an entire album during COVID? Was it any much different than before, or was the process quite similar?
Um, it was totally different, like a different world actually, because there's a lot of things that we cannot do.
Yeah.
For example, like promotion.
Yeah.
Um, I was supposed to promote the album outside of Indonesia as well. We cannot do
Right.
that, and as like just the making of the videos usually could be a lot more more
Mm.
explore more when it comes to shooting music videos. But this time we really have to do it in a set. We have to build the set inside the studio,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of challenges actually. But I'm glad that I went through it because my fans were waiting for such a long time, and I just couldn't make them wait even longer. So I decided let's just release the album. And
Of course.
yeah, the response has been unbelievable. Yeah, so I'm glad that I did it. Yeah.
Where can people support your songs, your
Sorry.
album? Where can people support you with your songs? Like, is it on iTunes, on Spotify? Where can they go
Yeah,
listen?
it's available everywhere, on all streaming platforms, and
Yeah.
so yeah, you can listen to it.
All right, man.
It
And you.
feels weird because I'm talking to you from like the neck above. I want I wanted to wait. Okay, this is better.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I see more of your body. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so you're saying that this is your first English album, right? Before that, were all your albums like Bahasa?
Mostly, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mostly in Bahasa. Yeah.
were you what made you make the decision to try out an English album this time round?
Um, because I feel like, it's the right time in my career to
Mm-hmm.
do something different, to do something that I've
Mm-hmm.
never done before, and
Mm-hmm.
I something that I haven't had the courage before to do. And I think this is the right time in my career, and it's just at that time. I think it was 2 years ago. I met with my label in the States, Empire,
Right.
and it just happened. We get each other vibe and believe in each other, and I think the opportunity just presented itself for me. Yeah.
Awesome. Does this album actually like pave the way for you to enter the Western market in any time soon, like the US market or the UK market?
Oh, hopefully, yeah. A lot more, a lot of new music coming soon. I'm going back to the States to actually create more music. Since
Nice.
now we can travel more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, like. So yeah, I cannot wait.
So when are you flying to the States?
I'm flying to the States in a week.
Whoa, that's gonna be fun. LA?
I'm going to New York, and I have to do some like press thing there.
Right, right.
And I have to go to LA to actually create new music. Yeah, so it's studio time
Very
in LA.
amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, do you mind telling us like more about this album? Like has because this is created during COVID, right? Was COVID any influence of it, or it was none of it, but like you were just writing about other things with this album? What was your inspiration for this album?
I think my life.
Your entire life?
Yeah, you have to actually write based on what you know and what you've
Right.
experienced. So a lot of things like the good stuff, happiness, but also like the bad stuff as well, like heartbreaks, pain. Um, I wrote a song about my battle with mental illness because
Oh wow.
yeah, it got really deep. So yeah, it has like different kind of flavor and topics. Um, but I just want to keep it light. I didn't want to make it too dark.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, basically it's about my life. Yeah,
Thanks for sharing that with us. How are you doing today? About
I'm good. Yeah, it's a lot. Actually, I'm doing so much better now. Since the
yeah.
album came out, it's like a therapy for me because I've been
Awesome.
holding so many things in my heart. Like
Right.
I've been holding it for so long, and now that it's out, I felt like so much lighter. And yeah, I guess I just want to thank the fans because they really helped me go through this as well. And yeah, it's a hard time for all of us, right?
Of course.
So yeah, since yesterday actually was, I think 2 days ago was World Mental Health Day.
Yes.
Just want to give shout out to everybody who's actually battling this kind of situation, that you're not alone, and there's a lot of things that you can do to help yourself, and it doesn't have to be complicated. You can just simplify everything, and yeah, that's about it. I really want to have like a therapy session right now in the bed.
No, no, you know what? We're not gonna make this too serious, but I do appreciate
Yeah.
you getting so personal with us because I feel like mental health has been such a huge topic, especially since COVID hit. And
Yes.
a
Yes.
lot of
Yes. I
people
agree.
started focusing on that. And you're right, 10th of October was World Mental Health Day. So that was two
Yeah.
days back, and mental health is
2 days
something
back.
that's also a very personal topic for me. So I
Yeah.
am glad that you found a way to express yourself through music and through the help that
Yeah.
you have, and that you're feeling much better right now. Um, in terms of that, what was the biggest struggle for you as a male artist today?
Well, biggest struggle actually is to. There's a lot of things that you have to do right now. It's not just about the music. It
Right.
turns out, right?
Yeah.
You have to. There's a lot of platforms that you have to actually create your existence. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to. It's a very content driven world right now, and I'm not
Right.
a very open person.
Right.
I don't like to overshare my life,
Mm-hmm.
but right now, the one of the things that you have to do in order to maintain your career is to share your life, your daily
Yeah.
life, your personal
Yeah.
life online. But I managed to find the balance.
Mm-hmm.
That was a struggle for me. But I right now I managed to find the balance on like which things that I want to share and which things that I don't want to share.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, it's still a bit of a struggle for me. Like doing the TikTok, all of that. I don't think that's really my forte, but yeah, you got to keep up with the time actually, right?
I completely agree with you. It came
Yeah.
to a point in our lives today that like there's so many social media platforms and they're all so relevant. And for people like ourselves in the industry, every single one of them seems so important. So how do we find a nice balance, right? So just
Mm.
want to put it out there that like there is no right way. There are some people who keep it purely professional. There are some people who are so candid, they share everything in their personal life.
Mm-hmm.
And in your case, you seem to find a nice balance, and
Mm.
that's I feel like that's healthy, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I think through your whole career so far, how have you been dealing with your mental health in that sense? Like how have you been taking care of yourself on a day-to-day basis so that, other than releasing music, when Afghan is not working,
Mm-hmm.
how are you taking care of yourself?
Well, a lot of things. Meditation. I meditate every day,
Yeah.
and therapy. Actually, I'm in therapy. I just found myself in that someone that I feel like I'm comfortable sharing with,
Yeah.
and just basically surrounding myself with love, with people that love me genuinely. I'm
Yeah.
so fortunate that I'm blessed with that. I'm actually surrounded by my team who really genuinely will stand for me. Like they have, I have. Well, it's just like this bond that we have, and we've been together for years, and I'm just thankful for it because not every artist could get that, and my family and friends, my inner circle. I just want to surround myself with positive energy and with people who really was able to tell me, no, you're wrong. You have to go. Yeah, sometimes we're surrounded by yes men, people who will, just won't tell you the truth, and that's yeah, that's what I did actually to
Yeah.
surround myself with honest people and genuine people. Yeah.
Right. Thanks for sharing that. I think building on that, I just wanna echo what you said, which is like if you are struggling mental health wise, it's okay to go seek help. And
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
okay
Yep.
to
Yep.
you don't have to shout it from the mountaintop, but let the people around you know, be it your family, your friends,
Mm, mm,
don't deal with this yourself. At
mm.
least let
Yeah.
one other person know so you don't feel that lonely, because mental illness can be something that draws you in so deep, right? That makes you feel
Yep.
like so isolated, so lonely, and I understand that. And thanks for sharing your journey with us.
Of
So
course.
yeah, I feel like this is so important to let people know, especially through social media, because social media has been such a huge cause of mental illness these days.
Mm.
So yeah, someone is just saying, please be polite, don't judge other people. Amen to that.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Be
Let's
kind to everybody.
right. Sorry.
Just be kind. That's how we
Exactly.
change the world. Be kind to everybody. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Anyway, let's bring it back to your music again, man. Have you always wanted to be a singer? Because you came from a musical
Yes.
family.
Uh. No, yeah. Well, my mom could sing. And my all right, my mother's side of the family, like they love music, but nobody actually pursue music as their career. My
Right.
parents, both of my parents, actually doctors,
Whoa.
and none of my siblings are pursuing music as their career. So I'm the only one in the family who actually doing this. So yeah, I've always wanted to become a singer since I've always known that I want to be a singer since I was like 5 or 6.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and my mom used to buy me a lot of like cassettes, and my mom loved like black singers, jazz singers, soul kind of music. So it kind of grew on me, and just it's in my blood. So I think that's why I fell in love with music because my parents love music so much. Mm.
Right. So when you started out, or when you first started making the decision to want to pursue this career, was it easy for your parents to accept it? Like, were they supportive or were they like shocked?
Yes, they were so they were shocked because I never sing in the house at
Right.
all. Like nobody knows that I could sing. I usually lock myself in my room because I was a shy kid, and they were really shocked when they heard the news that somebody actually offered me a record deal. And my mom was very supportive. She said that you can do this as long as you continue your education and you finish your school and university. And there's so many actually there's so many great stories. I was offered my first record deal when I was 18, when I just came out of
Wow.
high school. Yeah, so it happened like out of nowhere, but I'm so grateful. Mhm.
Right, right. So, I mean, no one knew that you could sing or heard you sing. So who was your musical inspirations growing up? Like, how did you fall into it?
Well, Michael Jackson, of course. All the
Wow.
black singers that my mom loves, Stevie Wonder, even Whitney Houston, all those
Wow.
like soulful singers, Brian McKnight, Babyface. So I'm kind of old school that way. Until now, I listen to their music, and I think until now they're still my biggest influence in music. So, yeah,
So what would you say that like your musical voice is like? What's your style of music? What's your genre?
my genre is right now on this album
Yes,
is like pure R&B,
pure
like
R&B.
pure R&B. Something that I've always wanted to do, and now I finally get to do it. So it just feels good, man. It feels good because everybody knows, right? In Indonesia, they know me as the sad boy who always sings sad songs,
Huh.
and I feel
Ballads?
like I have to get out of that box,
Right, right.
right? Because I can. I feel like I can do so much more than that. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're at least doing something you like right now, like in terms of
Yes,
genre.
def- definitely.
Okay. So if there's anyone that you can like collaborate with in terms of like artists around the world, who would that be, man?
Oh, mm, I probably say I would probably say Justin Timberlake
Really?
and Bruno
Wow.
Mars, and
Bruno Mars.
yeah. Well, actually, I love like more on. I listen to a lot of underground artists that people actually. Yeah. Well, there's this female singer. Her name is No Allegra,
Mm-hmm.
and her music is just so inspired. I would love to do a song with her. And I listen to a lot of K-pop as well. I love Dean. I love DPR. So a lot of like very R&B driven
Right.
Korean artists. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Well, I definitely can see you with Bruno Mars.
Wow, that would be like.
I do feel like
Woo.
you two have kind of, I don't know, it's not like the voice or anything, but like just speaking to you, the vibe that you give off, like when you talk about Bruno Mars, it clicked for me. Like it comes very naturally that I can see you with Bruno Mars. So it would be nice to watch you collab with him. And he's an
Wow.
amazing dancer. Can you dance?
I dance a little bit.
You dance a
Yeah, I
bit.
dance, but I'm not as good as him. I'm like, he's like out of this world. But
You know, you
yeah,
do
let's just
you.
hope
You're
that it
good
will
enough.
happen one day, right? We never know, right? We'll never know.
We never know. You know, you just released your first like English album, and you're flying to New York like next week. So who knows? Hopefully things happens for you there,
Well,
and
if
you
that
know,
happened, then we should do another IG live because we actually
we just
manifested
keep manifesting it, right?
manifesting it, manifesting it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about like in terms of like personal belief and things like that, because you know, talking to you over the last 20 minutes, I can feel like you're someone who's like really sensitive. You have like a lot of thoughts, a lot of emotions, and you're also someone obviously very talented when it comes to like singing. Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
what is close to your heart today? Like what do you value most today? Because I feel like as we grow in different phases of our lives, we value different things. Afghan
Mm.
today, how what do you hold close to your heart?
All right. Well, actually, just my my loved ones. Actually, like the people that really genuinely care about me, even though they don't even know me, like my
Mm-hmm.
fans and people who really care about me, like my family, my friends, and my team. I think I value them really like a lot, and also I value what I do right now because I find like a whole new meaning to what I do right now. It's not just about um, the hype, right?
Right.
I want to help people, like with all the platform that I have. I want to create like awareness in terms of like mental health. I want to help people. Like actually, I have this website. It's called Afghan Fund that people can donate to help people to get education and healthcare and stuff like that. So I wanna like I find a new meaning to what I do, and I value that because yeah, it's what makes my life meaningful these days.
Right. And do you plan, like, when you talk about that, do you mean like using your music or even outside of music?
Outside of music, yeah, outside of
Right?
music, right?
Man,
Yeah, yeah,
I hear you, man. You know what?
yeah.
Like, just talking to you right now, it just really touched my heart because I think for the longest time, I talk a lot about mental health, even in my own platforms, and a
Mm,
lot of the people talking about mental health are usually females, female
mm,
artists. There are very few male artists out there talking
mm.
explicitly about mental health, and sometimes it feels so lonely to even talk about it. And to have you just echo everything without even me opening my mouth, I am so thankful that I even have the chance to like talk to you today, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Where you
Me too.
are today, moving forward, where do you plan to take your music and even the causes that you have in your heart?
Well, I just want to be truthful in what I do. Like in terms of music, I want to do music that I feel like honest to me,
Yeah,
um, and I just want to take it to the next level. Because growing up in the business in the industry for 10 more or so years, you kind of have to you kind of program to please everybody, right?
yeah.
And I didn't really have a voice there. Like literally, no, not literally. I do have a voice. I mean, like figuratively,
Metaphorically.
metaphorically. Sorry, like it's 9 o'clock already. So, uh, so yeah, I think I would just want to take my music to the next level to the point where I can just be fully like honest and authentic with my music,
Right,
and as well as the cause that I'm actually passionate about, like education and healthcare. I want to create something. Hopefully, I don't know, not yet, but I want to create a movement that feels that moves my heart as well. So yeah, we'll see.
right. I hear you.
I
What?
I don't know if that's a good answer, but yeah.
Hey, there's no right answer. This is a very
All
relaxed
right.
conversation, and
Okay.
I am really hearing so much that really touched my heart and really like reaching in to my heart. So I'm so thankful. Well, before we end everything, I just want to ask, like, being in you said that you've been in the industry for over like 10 years, like about 10 years. What do you feel like the biggest misconception people have of you is today?
Well, I don't know what these people think of me. Actually,
And we don't
uh,
care. Try not to care, I
well,
mean.
well, I try. Well, there's this one thing that I learned is try not to try not to get in the middle of the noise, right? Even though it's positive or even though it's negative, try to find the center and just like focus on what you're doing. And I don't really pay that much attention to what people say about me. I just want to, well, every day I try to do 100% in everything I do. And
Right.
try not to expect anything and just give my best. So I don't know. I have no idea actually. But what I do know is that my core fans who really loves me
Of
and
course.
yeah, really cares about me and just yeah, we want each other to be happy and support each other. So I think that's the most important thing. So shout out to everybody who's actually joining us live and
Yeah.
who's been commenting. I read your comments. Um, I just want to say that I miss you guys. It's been, I don't know, 2 years almost that
Right.
we haven't seen each other, especially everyone in Malaysia and Singapore. I miss performing for you guys a lot. And yeah, I just wish that this all could end and, or
Yeah.
actually
It's
get better. So I
it's
can do,
starting to get better. It's
it's
starting to
starting to
get
get
better.
better. Yeah, there's
It's
a
starting
hope
to get
here.
better. So we
Yeah.
manifest, we talk about it.
Yeah, like the Bruno Mars thing. Yeah, we talk about it, we
We talk
manifest it.
about it, we put it out there, the
Put
universe
it out there
listens and the
in
universe
the air,
hears.
in the universe.
Wait, so like in terms of your career so far, right? From the first day you debuted till today, what would you feel like is something that really you're the proudest of? It doesn't have to be a big moment. Any moment that like every time you think about a career, that thing comes up.
I think the fact right now that I'm actually at this point in my career, that's what I'm most proud of actually. Because it's a long way, we've been through so many things, a lot of things, and we pushed through it and we survived and now we're here, right?
Right.
So I think my proudest moment is right now to see the person who I've become and to see the progress that I've made. It's just something that sometimes you got to give it to yourself. You got to give some
Yeah.
credit to yourself, right? So
Yes.
I just want to, yeah, say that, right? Yeah, actually, I'm so proud of what I'm doing right now, and hopefully, yeah, it'll get better. So the best is
And
yet to come, right?
definitely, definitely. You're
Mm-hmm.
so right. Give credit when credit is due, even if it's to yourself. I think that's the most important part. We tend to pick ourselves apart very quickly, but support ourselves is also equally important. So before we end off, let us know what you have upcoming for you. How can we support you? Where can we view your work? And yeah, how can we continue to even support your cause?
Well, yeah. Well, you can support me on listen to my music on all platforms, of course. Follow me on IG if you want to see what I'm up to. And yeah, basically that's it. And don't forget to follow Afghan Fun on IG so you can find out more about our campaigns. And if you want to donate to the cause that you feel passionate about, you can find it there. And yeah, basically just pray for everyone so everyone will stay healthy and happy and blessed. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much. And to follow Afghan, his Instagram is at AFGAN 3
Double
underscore.
underscore. It's double.
Double 2.
2. Yeah.
Anyway, just type that and see a blue tick, and that's it.
Just type Afghan. Not with an H. It's because a lot of people
Yeah,
misspell my
not with
name
an
a
H.
lot of times, like Afghan. No, my
AFGAN.
name is AFGAN. Yeah, Afghan.
Definitely. And we wish you all the best in New York
Thank
and
you.
LA. We hope for big things coming for you. We hope that you'll be able to do everything that you love. We hope that
Thank you.
opportunities will surround you in terms of also mental health and how you can give back to the society. You know, you have
Yes.
been such an amazing guy. Just talking to you for the last 20 minutes has been
Yes.
just
Thank you.
so personal for me, and I'm so thankful that you are so willing to be this personal.
Yes, man. Thanks. Thanks for having me. Let's do this again one day, right?
Let's do this
After
again.
the collaboration with Bruno Mars happened.
Definitely. If he doesn't get to you, let me know. We'll do this live and manifest out of it.
Okay. All right, man.
All right. Take care, buddy. Have a
All
good
right.
night.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye. So that's it. That is Afghan from Indonesia. Wow. I honestly wasn't expecting him to be this personal, like that's the only word that I can describe. He really truly opened himself up to us. And just by talking to him, from his music and everything, I wouldn't have thought that he's someone who has gone through so much or who is so sensitive, and he is, and that makes him even more like lovable, and I can understand why people like him. So Afghan, everyone is rooting for you. So is Rosa. We are also rooting for you, Rosa. And we thank the both of you for coming on tonight to share with us about your life, your work, your music, your upcoming plans. And it's always really nice to just talk to people from different countries, especially finding out what's going on with them during COVID and what they're up to and how they have been coping. And I think the big common theme today is mental health with both our guests. So before I round up, I just want to say that to every one of you out there, if you happen to be struggling with mental health, it's more common than you think. So it's okay to talk about it. Open up to someone. If you need help, seek help. There is no shame. Mental illness doesn't discriminate against either gender. So male or female, if you need help, if you need help, and do follow our guests on their social media, Rosa and Afghan, to find out what they're going to be doing in the upcoming months and for the rest of the year. And for me, my name is Benjamin Josiah Tan, Tan as in Tan. You can follow me on my Instagram. I will be back next Thursday to host another episode, this time with two actresses, one from Taiwan and one from Singapore. My Instagram handle is up here on the title, wherever it is on your screen. That's my Instagram link. You can follow me there. And just a shout out to everyone. The 1st of November will be when we release the nomination list for Asian Television Awards. And the actual award show will be on the 10th and the 11th of December. And it will be online because of COVID, so we cannot travel. So we'll be hosting it online, but fear not, we will have hosts from everywhere in Asia. So it's still gonna be a big party, even though it's online. You can watch it from Facebook, and we'll release more information. Meanwhile, do stay safe. I know countries are opening up for travel. If you're traveling, stay safe. Stay healthy. Keep yourself healthy and safe physically and psychologically, because both are equally important. With that, we thank you tonight for joining us for these two interviews with these two amazing artists from Indonesia. First Rosa, and after that Afghan. And we wish them all the best, and I wish you all the best. Have a good night. Love you.